You know what? When you're down, you ain't got no money, your nose is runny, you lost your honey, you're feeling funny, time to get a tunny. And you know what? With this tunny, the Petrified Fish Tunny, I kid you not. I kid you not. Tunny, okay? And if you want to have a tunny, a funny, and I ain't being, I'm not being that funny, because this tunny is fun, not just funny. And this one is. This is good. And it's good for the money, honey. So take a look at this. Woo! Dog. $49.99. Come on, man. You got to be crazy. You don't like that. I got this in a box, and I got this box, and I pulled it out, and it was like, holy crap, what's in here? What, did they put lead bars in here? What the hell? Oh, here's on the end of it. You know, and I was going, it's the PFB05WS, just to you, bud. Okay, but the tunny, wow. And I pulled it out. It's like that thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the handle. Length of the handle. Barely squeezes into that box. I mean, barely squeezes into that box. I go, oh, baby, this is a packed crowd in here. And it is. And I was so happy to get this because this is a hoss. This dog came to hunt. That's for sure. Look at this. Almost 4 inches. Bing! Okay, so let's go 3.8 something at least. And 8.8 overall length at 22 and a half. Beat me down and make me mad, baby. That's right. That's right. Woo. Oh, and I'm sure it's only 1.5 ounces, isn't it? Shit. I'll tell you what, this is a good looking knife though, isn't it? Look at that blade shape. Whew, I got this and it's just like, wow, this is like the most fun I've had for $50 in a long time. PFB05, 14C28, liner lock, nothing fancy going on. Woo, baby. Well, I'm pushing, but it ain't giving up, but it ain't much, is it? Of course, if you wanted to, because you are too, like, suspect on this lockup here, on this one, God only knows they're probably different on different ones, but, well, I'm just seeing the outside, aren't I? Nah, it's about 20%. If you look all the way in, okay, so it's grabbing, okay. But, I mean, you could always take the liner right out, and you could just take your sharpening stone, like my little diamond stone that I use to sharpen blades, and you can just go along the end of this thing and take just a little bit off and put it back together, and it'll migrate over a little bit further, so you can fix that. But okay, whew, this thing, did I turn this on and then talk until it turned off, or I just never turned it on? Okay. Yeah, not exactly little gent carry boy, is it? 172 grams. I was just, they messaged me and said, how do you like that? And I go, oh man, that's a ton of fun. And I said, I'm kind of proud that you guys had the huevos to throw a monster out like that. 6 ounces, yeah, baby. Throw me a monster. And where's my calipeters? Here we go. Because I'll bet you. No, it's not bad. 0.5. It's not 0.6. It's a bit thicker than the, Para 2 or, by Spyderco. 14.4 millimeters. So, yeah, it's a pretty good handful there. What do we got for blade? 3.5 maybe? Or 3.2. Not all that bad. 0.12. Okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You know what's interesting, though, on this one? You can take your middle finger and just kick it. Boom. And it'll go out. So you can finger flick this. I know it's kind of weird because you go, There's no cutaways, and there is enough room here. They could have done a thicker, a wider fuller to where you'd have had a little bit better, at it. And maybe that wouldn't have been bad to like double the width of that fuller. But there's enough edginess here to where your finger catches it. It's not that difficult. You can do it just like without even thinking. And you know what? You can fidget with it without even looking at it. And you know why? Because I'm not looking at it. And you know what? Because the flipper tab hits you on the thumb. Boom. It's over the detamp ball. And there she drops. Follows you right around. Just like that. Okay? And here's another thing. Now, I don't know if this came to me or you're going to get one too or what. I don't know. But this is it's not for sale. So maybe it's included. I don't know. But this is what I got. Now, maybe you won't get, I don't know. I didn't get a clarification from them on this. Yeah, check that out, baby. Uh-huh. So what's this? I guess this is a lanyard. Okay, so let go of it. Ooh, that's all schnazola, isn't it? Baby, baby. You know what? You could just run it through there and then tie it off and put the bead back on and lace that back up, which I'd rather do than to, jam the whole thing through and then run it back through. You could do that too. You could just do this and, run the bead through and bump, bump, bump. Okay. Which I'm going to take this apart. I don't want to have this on. I'll just have to take it back off. But okay, I just thought this was way cool. But I think I'd untie this, take the bead off, take this little piece, run it through, and put the bead back on, tie up here, put the bead back up through here, and then tie the little base up, because it's just a simple little knot, isn't it? Just like a little overhand knot, and that's it. So anybody could do that. And that way you just got it running like this instead of both strands running, through together. Yeah. Then you'd let it hang a little bit better too, I think. So that'd be what I'd do, like my opinion matters a whole lot. But let's get you off to the side. Dog, almost 9-inch, 4-inch blade. Nothing wrong with that, honey. Nothing, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me get me a piece of paper just for shits and giggles. Wow, I didn't even feel that. Wow. That is super ass sharp. That is sharp. That is scary ass sharp right there. Out of the box. Wow, it's been a while. Been a while since I had a scary sharp come through here. Let me touch that. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. So that is very nice. And of course, now it's all goobered up. Come here. Because I've been smudging all over it. Okay. But what do you think? You like this? I like this. This is nothing, isn't it? And actually, you know what this kind of looks like? I was trying to place it somewhere. That almost looks a little bit like my Mordax handle. Don't you think? Like the Mordax? Oh, God. If I had longer arms, I could reach over and grab it out of my drawer thing. But almost. Like the, Protect Mordax. Only much bigger. Way bigger. So, there's something I knew I liked about the whole look of it. And you know what? With this ivory G10, man, you could throw that in that pot, can't you? You could make it whatever color you want to make it. So like a sapphire blue, fire engine red, green, purple, whatever. You could do it. So there's that opportunity too. Although the white's quite striking, I don't know. I mean, this is one of those ones where you might as well just carry it and use it. And if you're going to do that, maybe you ought to have some fun with it. And I think I got some of that sapphire blue still sitting around. Liquid Rit dye for synthetics, right? take some of that, put her in there, and let her go. And you know, the design flow is good. You got jimping on top here. Let me pull this up. You're reasonable there. You're reasonable. Maybe they could have put another 16th maybe in there. And then really brought it to a true 4-inch. But yeah, it's good. It's good. And it looks like skeletonized liners. I mean, ergos. It just don't get much easier than that. That is great. And then reverse grip, hoss and a half. Just a hoss and a half. Really comfortable too. And of course, it's got a nice back spacer running along here. The liners are not nested or anything. They're out here loud and proud. And make it feel, well, heavier, but make it feel, you know, more structural too. And then this pass-through, easy to disengage the liner and just bank like that. I mean, you don't have to worry about, the flipper tab's not, it's not a sail. It's not horrible. It's muted enough. I mean, I don't find it to be that obnoxious, so no. And it's kind of an extension of here of this bolster, etc. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's just fine. This would be fun. This would be good to carry. You know, it's 6 ounces, though. Not exactly a light summer carry, is it? Yeah, but it'll be a good autumn and winter carry, you know. And, you know, take it along on a camping trip, put it in a pack, this, that, and the other, or whatever. So, bank, finger flick, nice. It's centered. I got no blade play. I got no lock rock. I mean, that kind of thing. And what do you got? Petrified Fish on here. Round back, okay. Deep carry pocket clip. They aren't getting you a left hand. Maybe that's a little unfortunate. They could have probably done that. And really, I don't know, would it have hurt them to do a left hand? Actually, they ought to get with SRM and do that Alti clip to where, you know, it just goes in a little pocket under the G10, snaps in, and then you can push it together, pull it out, put it in the other side. And so you don't actually have any screws at all out here. I had to get that, and I've got one around here with an Alti clip. I should have put it on the table, but otherwise, you know, you've seen them put a little piece of steel in here, right, as just a plate, and then you could reverse. So you could have done that too. But okay, but it's $49 too. So, okay, you're right-handed, you're really not going to cry for too long about that. Wow. Yeah, that's good. That's some belly on that. Ought to be a great little cutter. 14C 28N. Nice, good, corrosion resistant. Good user steel. I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? I think we ought to took it apart here. See what happens. And let's bang this drum right here. And what do we got for crazy drivers? I don't know if I'm going to need, yeah, I'm going to need a 6. Okay. So we coming up the backside, and ooh, you don't want to give up, do you? Yeah, see, it's done cold. I do my disassemblies cold. And it is, whoosh, they got some white stuff. I don't think you're supposed to use the white stuff, are you? I don't. I use that little purple stuff, you know, not as strong. It's not like I got to protect the world from it. I just want to keep the screw from turning. And most times I don't use any because there's enough residual on these damn things to go ahead and hold it together. Oh, what did we just fall apart? I guess I don't need to take the pocket clip out all of a sudden. Okay, so let's put these over here. We got these body screws over here with this. Okay, what do we got? We got skeletonized liners. We've got a little bit of goop in here. Oh, we got a captured pivot, so good thing. That's good. That's good because you got no way to get into the front. They got their logo up there. And ceramic detemp balls. So we're good. What do we got here? Ceramic bearings. So boom, boom, and there we are. And then I just knocked my backspacer out, which is right here, right? Okay, so we got that. That's a lovely little thing right there. And skeletonized along here. Nothing, you know, terribly complex. And there's your stop. Nothing, you know, outrageous or weird there either. So we got that, and that's the entire disassembly. What do we got? Droppy, shuddy. And there it is. Petrified fish. Tunny. But it don't cost a tunny of money, and that ain't funny. Okay, never mind. I'm done. I'm not going to quit my day job to go Comedy Central. And check the link below. Where they sell petrified fish at? Jeez, where don't they? Okay, you know, check on the Petrified Fish site. That might be good for starters, or Amazon, or White Mountain Knives, or where the hell ever. Okay, awesome. We like them. And this one, oh baby, we're going to dye these scales. That'll be cool. I'll post it on my Instagram when I get done doing that. And then we're going to schnazz it up with Mr. High Class right here and have a go at it. And you guys stay sharp.